Just made it. It is midnight and 57, 58, 59, 12:01. A minute into this next day of March 4th. It's like the day on the calendar with the most attitude, period. March 4th. But today is a brave day in the fact that I just sent another message filled with poetry. Now, I have been writing so much in my life since I could pick up a pencil. I could read when I was 2, and I was writing not long thereafter. And however, poetry is the one thing that I seem to be very Scrooge McDuck with. I don't share my poems with anybody hardly. I think it's because poetry is so arbitrary. What makes a great poem? Hard to say. Like Eminem's raps, I really enjoy them. If they were written on paper and not performed with a microphone, I probably would still enjoy them. Bruce Springsteen's lyrics, the same. But I did share a 7-part poem with the world, at least kind of, sort of. It's not like everybody's looking at these videos online. It began with a beautiful lady, and 7 parts later, it ended with a mysterious man with a magic wand. And I really think that this simple poem of 7 parts makes me think of the Rod of 7 Parts, which is a total geek reference. I don't know if anybody else in the world is going to get the reference of the Rod of 7 Parts, but I think that this poem does need to be shared with the world because I think it has the very real possibility of being the favorite poem of all time for one individual. Now, I'm not saying anybody specific, and I'm not so bold and brazen as to say I know who that person is. That's not true at all, but there is a very, very real possibility that that poem in this book could be the favorite poem of a human being in the world. And for that reason, I think it must be shared. That's usually my big determination if a piece of my writing needs to be shared with the world specifically. If one human being can claim with sincerity that, yes, this is my favorite play, this is my favorite movie, this is my favorite novel, or even this is my favorite poem, then I think I have a responsibility to share it with the world.